What's up, guys? Defender32 here, and today I have got the privilege to get this early, but this is Farpoint, the game made by Impulse Gear. And not only is it just the game, I have the bundle as well, so I'm really excited about this. I've been excited for this game and the aim controller since it was announced. I can't believe I'm holding it in my hands today, especially a day early. So I'm really glad I got my hands on this. So starting off with the front, this is the front of the box. Let me zoom back a little bit. It is a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a bigger box than this, but it happens to be kind of small. What's in here is the game itself and just the PlayStation aim controller, which is this bad boy right here. I also happen to have the old one right here, which is the Sharpshooter. For those who have not got the chance to play any PlayStation VR games on the PlayStation 3, this was the original Sharpshooter that was accessible, kind of like how the PS aim controller is now for the PlayStation 4. This is kind of the PlayStation aim controller for the PlayStation 3. And basically it works the same way. You know, you have your stock here, which isn't accessible on the PlayStation aim controller because of how it's made. But feeling this is a little bit heavier because you have the PlayStation Move controller itself in here with the navigation controller right here, which has your X circle, the D-pad, PlayStation D-pad controller, and PlayStation button. If I can just take this out, I'll show you a little bit. That's basically the navigation controller, PlayStation 3. All this stuff you can take out, but you cannot take out any pieces on the PlayStation aim controller like this, and just lift this up and take it out. I was playing Killzone earlier on my PlayStation 3 with this controller just to get a feel for it because I knew I was getting the Farpoint bundle soon, so I wanted to do that. But enough of this, old with the out and with the new. I'm going to be unboxing Farpoint bundle. So, like I said before, I'm going to read the back of it to you because the back has details of the game and the VR controller as well. So, I'm going to start on this side. It says, "Survivors keep moving. Farpoint, an unnerving VR adventure set on a hostile alien planet, was created exclusively for PlayStation VR and developed alongside the PlayStation VR aim controller. On a mission to pick up scientists studying an anomaly near Jupiter, a sudden rupture transports the player and scientists to an unknown alien world." This is what this says right here. So you can't really see it that well, but basically this gives you a picture of, you know, you're shooting, and this shows them in the ship. And on to the PS aim details. Precise aiming for PlayStation VR. The PlayStation VR aim controller offers precise motion tracking, ergonomic design, and deeply intuitive controls to keep your shots lightning fast and deadly accurate. Farpoint, together with the PlayStation VR aim controller, sets a new standard for first-person shooters gaming. That's all it says on the back. To the side, you have the little Farpoint design, what it's for, what you need in order to play this, which is the VR, the camera, and the PlayStation 4. And on this side, you have some pictures of some screenshots of the game. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up. I've been really excited for this game since it was announced for the PlayStation VR when it first came out in October. I happened to get my PlayStation VR system on the day it came out, so anytime there's something new that I can get, I normally get it for the PlayStation 4. I'm a big PlayStation 4 fan, and this is one of the biggest games that came out for PlayStation 4, and not only PlayStation 4, but PlayStation VR. So I had to get it. Alright. Let's see, how do we open this bad boy up? There we go. Boxes and boxes and boxes. Wow, it's a box inside of a box. Feels like my grandma pranking me on Christmas. Alright, so there's nothing in here. Let's get that out of here. on to open up this now, which looks like, yep, it's the controller. And this is really light. Woo, so much lighter than the Sharpshooter for the PlayStation 3. This is like, feels like a leaf. It's so light. Styrofoam. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at this. And this is what it looks like. Kind of like how the PlayStation VR, excuse me, not PlayStation VR. The PlayStation Move controller is in stock on the Sharpshooter for PlayStation 3. This is exactly how it is on this controller. You have your options button and share button located right here. This is the options button, and this button right here is the share button. Let's see if I can flip this over. This button right here is the share button. You can see it. This is the analog stick, as you would see on the navigation controller for the PlayStation 3. It kind of is a navigation controller. It looks just like it. You have your L1 and your R1 buttons here. You have your USB charging port for you to use when your controller dies and you need to charge it up. You have that located here. And you have a R1 button here. You have the PlayStation button located here. The touchpad, as you would see it on your DualShock 4, is located here. So this is kind of like the middle button of the touchpad on the PlayStation aim controller. You have your analog stick to move your character here. Triangle, circle, X, square. These buttons are all pushable, which is pretty sweet. And you have your trigger here. The trigger feels pretty good. Let's see if I was... Looks like I would normally pull the trigger with my finger, but feels good. I would say the trigger on this controller would be a little bit more satisfying for me personally. I guess since I've been playing with it a long time, because this one is more like kind of like stiff, a little bit more resistance as it would an assault rifle, and this is kind of just like a button, and it's not really a trigger. As you can see, it kind of has a little slope right here. Right here, this whole thing moves. So I mean, it's something I'm probably going to have to get used to, you know, just like anything. But this is really light, man. This is so light. I can throw it up and catch it. It's really light. Let's see, I went over everything. The buttons. This thing feels really good. It's going to feel weird not having the stock as I would on the PlayStation 3 Sharpshooter. But yeah, I'm going to set this here. You have your PlayStation VR manual that I will read later, because that's really exciting to do. And then you have your game itself in this box, which is really great. Here it is. Farpoint. It's the back. I'm going to read the back to you guys. It says, "Survivors keep moving. Farpoint is a intuitive VR space adventure set on a hostile alien planet. On a mission to pick up scientists studying an anomaly near Jupiter, a sudden rupture nearby sends you and their station crashing into an unknown alien world. PlayStation VR and PlayStation VR camera required. PlayStation VR aim controller compatible. Player 1, network players, player 2, as you know, they have a co-op mode. It's 12 gigabytes minimum. Online play is optional. I'm really excited for this. Let's see if I can open this for y'all. Alright, that's what this looks like. Looks the same as it would on the front. So yeah, this is the size difference. So much lighter, so much better. I'm still gonna play with this one. Hopefully this is optional, but if not, oh well, I'll make it use of this one. That concludes this video, the unboxing of Farpoint. Please leave a like, subscribe if you like it, and I will have gameplay up and my personal reactions up for it soon. Thank you. Peace.